What's up, Uber Eaters? OOBERina here. Thank you guys for tuning in today. So, I know I am definitely slacking on putting up videos, but I just got a new job, guys, and I'm kind of happy about it. So I am having chicken adobo today that I did cook, just like most of the other Filipino food that I feature on my channel. But yeah, I'm having adobo, chicken adobo, rice, and some bok choy for something healthy because I'm eating all this rice, which I have not eaten a lot of. I get sad throughout the week because when I'm working, I don't get to eat a lot of Filipino food. So when I do, I like load up on rice like there's no tomorrow. So before I get started, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. OOBERina subscribe button is on the bottom of my video. Hit the little bell so you get notified every time I put up a new video, and we're gonna get started, guys. About to get down and dirty with this adobo right now. So I use chicken wings, and I left it whole because that's the way I like it, I guess. And it's so soft. But adobo is like one of the easiest things to cook. We just basically, yum. Put everything in the pot and let it all cook at once. You know what I don't like about this dish though? Is how the peppercorn, I can't find one right now, but when I bite into a peppercorn, it like, I still get freaked out by it. Not freaked out, but I just don't like it bursting all in my mouth. That was a fail. So anyways, guys, I got a new job. And I'm pretty happy about it, honestly. Like, So the new job I have, I'm gonna tell you guys about it. Hold on, let me eat real quick, and then I'll tell you guys about it. So these are the little peppercorns I'm talking about. Sometimes I'm in the mood for them, and sometimes I just want to eat my adobo in peace without something spicy blowing up in my mouth. Not spicy, but you know. I didn't cook this bok choy for long. Bok choy you don't really have to like cook because it's gonna wilt like any other greens that you cook. So let me tell y'all. So if you're wondering why I don't have nails anymore, because my new job, I can't have nails, and I'm kind of sad about it, but at the same time, it's like, would I rather have a job or my nails? We all know the answer to that. any other day. I would say nails, but I need a job. So yeah, I got a new job, and it's like the most unexpected job ever. I'm not gonna tell you guys where I work, okay? But I like it. I'm hungry, you guys, so I'm not gonna talk for a little bit. I put some red chili flakes in my adobo this time. Good. Need a water break. Excuse me. So, I got this new job, right? But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am not the best at staying at jobs. And I probably shouldn't be saying this to the whole world in front of my, if they ever see this, new employer, but I am not the best at staying at jobs because I don't like staying at places where I'm unhappy. And I'll dig deeper into that by saying that my past jobs, a lot of them were a freaking mess. Excuse me. I'm already full almost. Oh, that's the water. So, but I will talk about one of my past jobs. I'm not going to be specific about which one it was. But this is a past job, okay? I had the worst boss I think I've ever had. Like, he'd been in the same position. He'd been a manager for like 10 years. So you know he wasn't going anywhere. And he was just that person who made himself look good in front of his boss, which is like the district manager. But behind closed doors, when the district manager is in there, he didn't care about developing people. Like, all he really cared about was making himself look good. And if someone would mess up, he wouldn't take responsibility for it. Like, he would just blame the person that messed up. Like, even though he managed the place. But, man, it was horrible. Like, one day, like, he wouldn't teach me anything. He wouldn't, like, show me how to do things. He would show me and then, like, he wouldn't even let me, like, practice with him. He'd just be like, do this, this, and this. Afterwards, he wouldn't show me again. And then when our boss would come, he'd be like, oh, she still doesn't know how to do it. But it's like, douchebag, you're the reason why I don't know how to do anything, because you won't teach me. And then one day, he pulls me aside and says, oh, you know so-and-so is up for your job, right? I'm sorry, what? What do you mean, bro? And he was just talking about how, oh, my performance isn't up to par. And he completely blamed me for, like, everything. And I was like, dude, I don't know how to do any of that because you haven't taught me. So how are you going to tell me this person is up for my job when you don't even want to develop me? I would also like to point out that one day it wasn't just one day, but I experienced like this racist customer, and I'm gonna say that because he was racist, and he was just so rude to me. Like, he came in just mugging, like mean mugging me, like he just didn't give me a chance. And then he called me stupid. So my boss comes out, or I asked my boss, my manager, and I was like, this is what happened. Oh, I told him what happened. And there was 3 other black women that were in the store. Excuse me. And the guy was just rude. So I tell my boss, and then he comes out. I was like, this guy just called me stupid, so I need you to, like, have my back here. Let me tell you, this man came out and then spoke to the customer, and he was just like, oh, how can I help you? And the customer was like, oh, she's been helping this customer, which is the black lady. Oh, she's been helping that customer for the longest time, and I've been standing here waiting. And you know what my former boss said? He was just like, well, I'm here now. I'll help you. And I was like, I looked at the black lady in front of me and the 2 other black women that was behind her, and I was just like, okay, well, I guess it's okay for customers to throw or call names to the person that works there and be racist and then get away with it, because my general manager, sure enough, made him whatever he wanted and gave it to him for free. After that day, I was like 2 months into the job, I think. And I had warned him already about that customer, and he still let him in there. So I was like, really, guy? Really? But man, this guy was just a douchebag. Am I allowed to say that? I'm gonna blank it out. But he made himself look so good in front of the higher ups, but he did not have his team's back at all. Or mine. No, actually, I take that back. He definitely had his team's back. His other team members that weren't a minority, like me, like, I just genuinely did not have a chance. And I've never felt such a hostile environment. Yeah, I think looking back at it, that's the worst environment I've ever worked in. Like, he would tell me that I lack leadership, but then at the same time, he knew that the people under me, like the team lead and the other, team members, he knew that they were incompetent and you had to babysit them. But he completely disregarded that because, oh, I wasn't a leader enough. Okay. So I quit. So now, let me tell you guys about how I got my new job. I was so, I wouldn't say desperate, but I was so aggravated actually. I hadn't even gone to work yet, and this is the job that I hated. My boss was just an a-hole. But I didn't want to go to work so bad that I passed by my job and I was like, I don't want to go in there. Like, you know, if you guys have ever seen Forrest Gump, and then Forrest Gump is like, oh, I just felt like running. Like, I just felt like driving and not stopping. Like, I passed by my job. I was like, do I want to go there? No. So I drove. Just drove right past it. And I was already 2 hours late for work. And I was like, I'm not going in there. Not going in there. And this is where it starts. I got an email. A random email from a recruiter. And I thought of it as a joke. Like, I was like, this can't be real. No way. No way. You're just gonna offer me a job? No. Like, I didn't even apply for this job. This guy just emailed me. And it went on from there. Like, I parked in a parking lot. I know the specific parking lot I parked at, and I look at it every day now. Because I had to stop driving away from the job that I hated to answer this possible new job. So I emailed him back, and I drove around some more, and then he emailed me back again, and he was like, oh, so-and-so is going to contact you. And I just couldn't believe it. Like, it was like a clear sign that I didn't have to go back to the job that I hated that day. It's like but it was one of those, I've experienced signs before, but that was genuinely like a sign that I just hated my job so much, and then boom, like this opportunity, I can't even talk, but opportunity just landed on my lap. I say my lap because my phone was on my lap while I was driving. But it was, to this day, I'm like, how did that happen? And now here I am at that job. I did take the job, so, and I'm really excited about it. Like, you guys have I'm sure some of you have an idea, like when you come from a place that's so hostile and then so, like a bad environment, and then you go to a new one that's like everybody wants to help you, everybody really is genuinely there for you. It's a big shock, you know. So that's where I am now. I'm not gonna tell you guys where I work, but that's where I am now. And to be honest with you guys, I think this is the one. I think this is the job I'm gonna keep for a long time. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm really happy about it. I think that day when I was driving and I just was driving away from my job, I was praying so hard. I was like, God, give me a sign or something. Like, give me a sign that I shouldn't go to work. I was that annoyed with my job. I was praying. I was holding my rosary that was hanging on my window. I was like, give me something. Show me something, that there's something else out there better for me and that I don't have to go back there. And sure enough, while I was driving, there comes the email. And it's just, God works in mysterious ways. Like, seriously. So that's that. And I've always believed in God, but this really, that whole experience just really made my faith in Him stronger. Because I'd been suffering for months at that job and praying about it. And one day it just happens that I don't have to go back there anymore. And it feels great. Like, it feels amazing. Like, I love that company and I love the product, but, you know, a horrible manager can really make you quit a job. They don't lie when they say those in quotes. Like, it's a real thing, guys. I'm full. All that talking I was doing, I'm full. I still have a lot. But I'm done, you guys. Yeah, I'm done with this one. It's good. Duh, because I cooked it. All that talking made my mouth dry. Alright, y'all. So this is it for this one. But my message to you guys today is I feel like I always have a message for you guys. But my message for you guys today is, if you're freaking being miserable at your job, like, you gotta send signals out there. And I know that sounds weird, but I'm a big believer of praying and you know, the power of the universe. Like, I've read, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this book called The Secret, but that is, and you know, praying has really helped me get to, you know, opportunities and stuff that I want. I've found that if I pray about it and, you know, I send, you know, messages to the universe or a higher power and God that, you know, I want this, it'll come to you. It's just, you got to manifest your goals and your dreams, and you gotta look forward to it. Like, you really got to put your energy into wanting something, and you'll get it. And also, if you believe in God, you know, pray about it too. So you got two things working in your favor. But what it takes is, you know, it's patience. You really got to be patient in the opportunities that you're asking for, because they're not going to come right away. It takes time, but just be patient. You know, I'm just happy at the fact that my opportunity has finally came, and I gotta look forward to something else now and work towards another goal, because I like where I'm at. It's so weird to say that, but yeah, I like where I'm at. Like, I have a good job now, and I go to school, and I do YouTube. My kids are healthy. You know, I have a great partner, and I have an awesome family. So what more can I ask for? And that just makes it much better to look forward to what else is out there. Like, what other opportunities are out there. But yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. I can go on and on about that. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. One of the good news is, I also wanted to share, is I am a YouTube partner now. I did get verified, so yay! Well, verified and also monetized, so I'm happy about that. So I just want to thank all of you. There's about 1,400 of you now, so thank you for subscribing and watching my videos and enjoying Filipino food with me. This is really my ultimate goal, is to share with you guys what Filipino foods are out there, so you guys can explore and see what, you know, the Philippines, you know, cuisine has to offer. So, but anyways, that's it for today, Uber Eaters. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Make sure, if you have not subscribed, subscribe on the bottom of this video. You guys should already know where it is, but click the little bell so you get notified every time I put up a new video. Until my next video, guys. I said video like 20 times in the last 10 seconds. But till next time, guys, peace and love. Take care of yourselves. Eat well. Chase your dreams. Make them come to you. And tell me all about it. If you guys have ever had any, like, kind of experience where it was a clear-cut sign that it was meant to be, I would love to hear from you guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video.